What's going on, friends? So I'm happy to announce that I have a free lesson available for you that you can download, and I'll tell you how to do that at the end of this video. Some of you might have seen this recording before. It was titled Wide Open on one of my other channels. It's actually a shorter version of a recording by Kerry Marx, who is a guitarist out of Nashville, kind of a session player. I'll talk more about Kerry at the end of this video, but let me play the lesson example for you. If you're interested in taking the lesson and downloading the lesson, I'll show you how to do that after this short little video. The lesson includes backing tracks, the tab, slowed down version of the guitar neck, seeing both my left and my right hand. So check out the video and then stay tuned afterwards, and I'll explain a little bit more concerning the lesson and how to download it. So yeah, that was a little version of a song titled Wide Open recorded by Kerry Marx on a CD titled Nashville Guitars. And the original version had some more acoustic, had an acoustic solo as well. I kind of just cut that out and intended to create a lesson out of it, and recorded the electric part and made the lesson, but it was never published online. So with the permission of Kerry, he's allowed me to go ahead and make this available, so you guys feel free to download it. What you can do is just go to the description. You'll see there should be a link to Google Drive, if many of you know what that is, and I've got it stored online. It's public. It's a zip file. Click on that link. You should be able to, it'll show you a web page with all the different sound files, etc., the MP3s, videos. Click on the file link, and inside there there'll be, it's like a menu option. You'll be able to download it, and when it asks you, do you want to scan the file, choose no, because it's such a large file that it'll probably, if you try to scan it, it will probably just time out, or it won't hose your computer up or anything. But I've had trouble with students in the past trying to download large files through Google Drive. But go ahead and download it if you want to. In the zipped folder, you'll find there's about 5 different speed backing tracks that you can jam along to. There's the video you just saw. There's also I split the song up in about 9 separate videos, so you can see both my left and my right hand slowed down. You can see the left hand, and then you can see my right hand as I'm hybrid picking. It also has the tab included, which is available in PDF. It's available in just regular ASCII, regular notepad format. And then the Guitar Pro, I think, was what I used to make the tab. The Guitar Pro file's in there. So if any of you have that software, you can open it up in that, play along with it in MIDI, and speed it up and down. There's other files in there as well, like Sony Vegas, which I use to produce the video, makes these separate .sfk files. I think they are. Don't worry about them. I forgot to take them out, but they're kind of meaningless. And I'll make a separate video at the end, or maybe later. It'll be a little bit more of an instructional video to kind of explain some of the licks and what we're playing and how it all works out, because that lesson was intended to, I created that lesson for a website many of you might have heard of, guitarmasterclass.net. There were a few lessons that I did for them. This was intended to be one of the lessons that they were going to publish, but they never did. And I don't know why, but I think it has to do with the copyrights and the royalty agreements. Typically they don't want to pay a royalty on a song that's not very popular, something like Metallica or, a very popular Alan Jackson song. So they never made it available publicly, but with the permission of Kerry Marx, who has the copyright to the song, he found me on YouTube and he said, make the lesson available if you want to. I don't mind. You got my permission, so that's pretty cool. So that's how this got started, and I wanted to make it available for you because I haven't made any lessons in quite a while. Also, a little bit about Kerry, because he's a really good player. You guys need to check him out if you've never heard him. He's really more of a jazz player. He's also a fellow South Carolinian, where I'm located. I think he graduated from USC. But he's really talented. Played on tons of sessions. I'll put his website down in the description. You can go check it out and see all he's played for him. Right now he's doing the Grand Ole Opry gig. He's one of the staff guitar players at the Grand Ole Opry. So if you're ever in Nashville and you ever go check him out, you've probably seen him playing. But as a recording artist, I mean, he's played on a lot of different albums for a lot of different artists. You might not recognize. I think a lot of them I remember from like maybe the 70s, the 80s, some 90s, and he did a lot of stuff with America's Got Talent, I believe, and Country Music Awards. So he's playing on a lot of stuff, a lot of soundtracks as well, and a really good player. He's got some good little jazzy licks in that song. Maybe we can get him to give us some more hints and licks and tips on this channel a little bit later. But like all those Nashville players in Nashville, I mean, they're just as good at country as they are at jazz as they are at anything. You know what I mean? So check out his website if you get a chance. The way I came across this CD several years ago, I was doing an audition in Nashville, and I was auditioning for a school, and I went up to Nashville, and I was up there by myself, and none of the people that I knew were in Nashville at the time. I was there later on. There were some guys that I knew who went on to play with some pretty big people, but I was up there, and I just stopped while I was there overnight and picked up a CD. It was titled Nashville Guitars. You can still find it. It's on Amazon.com, where the original recording is on. And they had some really good players on there. Kerry was one of them. There was some Johnny Highland. Many of you probably heard of him. Really kind of a very talented guitar player, but probably got a bigger reputation now. I don't know if many people knew of him, nationwide or worldwide then, or he was just breaking, probably, I guess, kind of breaking. Always been a great guitar player, but just starting to get a lot of attention, I guess, outside of Nashville, if that's the right way to describe Johnny. I don't really know him that well. I don't know him at all, to be honest with you. Who else was there? Ray Flack. If you ever, that's another good one of those European guys like Albert Lee, Jerry Donahue. I can't remember his name, but the dude from, if you guys remember that band Diamond Rio, really good band back in the 90s, had a lot of good country songs. He played, I think he had I know he was B bender, but I think he also had a G bender and no telling what else on there. That guy really had a lot of good chops, the guitar player for them. He's on there. And I can't remember everybody else, but the songs are really, really good. So if you ever get interested, buy the CD. The funny thing was that night when that weekend when I went to Nashville, passed the audition, but I don't know. I didn't go out. I went to a bar and I think I was intended to go watch some players, but it didn't seem like there was anybody really, like I don't know Brent Mason and the players or the Nashville Cats or anybody. I just bought the CD, sat in the hotel room, and just figured out songs. That's kind of what I did that night, and that's how I came across it. I always thought it'd make a good guitar lesson. Some of the licks, in a sense, are kind of simple, but yet difficult to a degree. So check it out. Enjoy the lesson. If you're ever interested in private lessons, contact me. I'm kind of starting to do that again through video, etc. And let's see if there's anything else I want to say. I'll try to make another video to accompany this one to go over some of the licks that Kerry is playing in that. And like I said, be sure to check out his website. And thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more lessons. Oh, I do have 2 new lessons that I'm about to publish. One is on the kind of a pedal steel thing I did. Pedal steel licks on easy stuff. I think it's a pretty easy lesson. And the reason I haven't published it yet is because my volume pedal broke, so I had to buy me a new one. And I'm waiting for that to come in. And I ordered off a new one. And I got another smoking, well, I think it's pretty, another fast country type of lesson that I'm working on with Albert Lee kind of stuff in it that I think some of you enjoy as well. So stay tuned for those. And contact me if you ever have any questions. If some reason the link is messed up or you have trouble downloading the lesson, let me know, because sometimes you put the links on YouTube and it doesn't put the full link on there or what have you. But enjoy it. Thanks for watching.